Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. 90,000 mile service. I'm just going to show you the oil change for now, and I will be doing a timing belt, and there are a lot of other things you check at 90,000, but the biggie is oil change and the timing belt. I've already got it up on ramps in the front and jacks in the back. Make sure it's level. When the dealer does it, it's level. He doesn't have it tilted one way or the other way. Just make it level. Let's go underneath. There's your drain plug, 14mm socket on that, and we got a bucket to catch the oil in, and let's do that now. I'm gonna have to put my flashlight down. Okay, I cracked it loose, and I'm gonna use my fingers. Just line your bucket up and just let the plug fall down. Yeah, just let it fall down in there. Won't hurt anything, and you can fish it out later. Okay? So now while we're draining, we're going to go up the top and get the oil filter. So let me go off on this. Here's your filter. If you've got a strong grip, you might be able to get it off with your hand. If you can't get it off, I like to use this as like a big socket for an oil filter, and I've got it on a ratchet that has a swivel head. See the swivel head? So I can get it down in there pretty easy. So let's see what we get here. Okay, I had to use a wrench to get it loose. I guess I didn't eat my Wheaties this morning. But anyway, now you want to get a plastic bag, wrap the bag around the oil filter, and then I'm going to show you how to take it out without too much trouble, I hope. The bag is to catch the drips. Okay, as you can see, I've got the bag wrapped around the filter. Now I pull my tranny fluid dipstick up, and that gives me a little extra space. Now I'm going back towards the back of the engine with the filter, and then I'm coming around and doing like a 180 with the filter. Whoops, losing it. And come out towards the front of the filter. So it goes towards the back. When you get about halfway there near the tranny dipstick, do like a 180 or a 90 with the filter and turn it towards the front of the engine, and it comes right out. It'll go right around that corner. We got our bag, so we didn't drip any oil, and that's how you do it without making a mess. Now we get the new filter in. This is one of the oil filters that I like, a Purelate, a Pure One. Spend $2 or $3 extra for crying out loud and get a good oil filter. Don't get the cheapo ones. I'm putting semi-synthetic in here. This car was made in 2004. It did not require full synthetic oil. Not putting in full synthetic oil. I change it according to the service light that comes on, which is every 5,000 miles. And all it says about the oil in the owner's manual is it should be SL, like Sally Leo. And this oil is, sorry, didn't get it very good, it's SN, Sally Neptune, so it's better. As the letters go up, it's better oil, and it's backwardly compatible. And I always liked castor oil. It's one of my favorite oils. So that's what I'm putting in. Before I forget to tell you, make sure your engine's warm when you do this. Don't try to drain oil out of a cold engine. You can do it, but it doesn't drain as well. So let's get the new filter on. You want to wipe a little oil around here, around the new filter, and then you turn it on and you go about 1/2 turn more after it gets tight. So I'll get a little oil off this old one. That's just to make it spin on easier, make the gasket's made out of rubber. Always make sure one gasket comes off, one gasket goes on. Don't ever double gasket. I've never had a problem with that, but I've heard of it. Okay, you're ready to go back in. Whoop, I just scoot this out of the way. You remember how this went? The opening is facing forward, goes past that transmission dipstick, and then you flip it and point it backwards. A little bit further down, I think. It's hard to do with one hand. Well, there. Okay. Flip it and go the other way, and now I'm down where I need to be. Now I need two hands, I think, to get this back on, so excuse me, I'll turn the camera off for a second. I like to use my left hand, and I reach in, reversing my hand towards facing the front of the engine, or the front of the car, and then I can spin it on there pretty good that way. Now, I'm getting a contact. I'm going to put the camera down, and I'm going to eyeball it to make sure I get a half turn extra. You can put a little mark on it with a marker if you want to. Okay, we got our filter on there. Let's go underneath and put that plug back in. Don't start putting your oil in yet. Now make sure you have a gasket back there. It's like a metal gasket. If you look up here real close, you see there is no gasket on there. And my gasket is right here in my hand. I'm going to reuse this one. It's in good shape. You could put a new one on too. It's up to you. Probably get one at the Toyota dealer. I don't want to oil on my camera. Okay, we've got our plug back in there with the gasket. It's don't over tighten it, for crying out loud. You'll strip out the threads. Just put it, snug it up good. I had a kind of a long ratchet on there, so I didn't go too hard on it. And we're going to check for leaks afterwards, but wipe it down. And let's start putting some oil in. Okay, oil's going to go in here. And yeah, I'm going to put in all 6 quarts because I've done this before and I know how much it takes. I'm not going to bore you with me pouring the oil in. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I put 5.5 in actually. I'm going to start the car up and check for leaks now. I'm not going to crawl all the way up there, but there's no leaks. Engine's running. I think we have success. Well, that's it, guys and gals. I'm just going to take it down off of the ramps, and I will check the oil again, and if it takes the other half quart, I'll stick the other half quart in. Otherwise, I'll save it until I need to top it off. So I hope this helps you with your Lexus oil change. Give me a thumbs up if it did, and if you want more from Froggy, subscribe to my channel. Hey, it's free. I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.